So let's look at the spreadsheet part of this activity. So we're going to set up a spreadsheet that's going to look like this. We're going to have a title for the denominator column, and then we're going to have a title for the numerator row here. And for numerators, 1, 2, and 3 is okay, it's good enough. But the denominators, we want to make those go down a ways. We want to go down to 33. So we're not going to type them all. So instead, to continue a pattern like this, we highlight the pattern, let go, point back at it till you get to that bottom right corner. See that I get my cursor changing to that skinny plus. Once you get the skinny plus, click and drag down a ways. I want to get down to 33. So not far enough, so then click and drag down again. Almost. All right. Next, I want to calculate, like this would be 1 divided by 2, and this would be 1 divided by 3, and 1 divided by 4. So the easy way to do that, to make the calculation, you have to type equals, and then just type 1 slash to divide, and then click on the denominator. So it's saying, hey, if you do that, you're going to get a 0.5 or 5/10. If I hit enter, Google says, oh, it didn't say it wants to fill. Sometimes Google will say, hey, I'll continue to do that for you. And then you click, OK, please do it. Otherwise, if I click back on it, because it didn't ask me, and then I point to that button, I should be able to fill that formula down, and it should always do 1 divided by whatever this denominator is. All right, so there's 1 divided by 2, 1 divided by 3, 1 divided by 4, 1 divided by 5, 6, so on. So I can do the same thing over here. Equals 2 divided by the denominator over here. That part's important. Enter. Oh, this time it's saying, hey, shall I fill it? Oh, sure, why not? And then it does it as far as it can. Yeah, equals 3 divide by that denominator. Again, we want to fill that down. Google might ask you if you're in Excel. Excel won't ask. So then you have to click back on it, point to the magic fill button, click and drag down a ways. Right? So I want all of these to fill down. So I could just grab this row of formulas there, and I can fill them all down together. And so now what I want to do is look at where things seem to terminate. Right? So it looks like dividing by 2 terminates, dividing by 4 terminates, dividing by 5 terminates. 6 usually doesn't, except for 3 to 6 is a half. And we don't need to look at other numerators. This is good enough. 8 seems to be nice. 10 seems to be nice. All right, so look at this and figure out what are the nice denominators. And here we're defining nice as it always terminates. So we want to figure out, what do those denominators have in common where the fraction always terminates with that as the denominator? 16 and 20 and then 25, but 24, 23, 22, 21, those don't seem to be terminating. Sometimes there's a clear pattern. Sometimes the pattern ain't so clear, like right there. So our main focus is, what kinds of denominators lead to terminating decimals? Always. Okay, so you're going to revise your conjecture on that. And there's a hint in the section in the book on this, so make sure you check out that. And you're likely to have a slightly different conjecture than the first time through. So the first time through, you wrote some hypothesis, some conjecture about, based on just those examples, when we think a fraction will terminate based on its denominator. And then we're going to come up with another conjecture. And maybe your conjecture is the same as the first one, your hypothesis, maybe. But it might be a little bit different after playing around some more. So give that a shot. Do your best. And then you'll turn into me on paper your pictures of your pretty base 10 block fractions with what they are, your calculated values with equals or approximate, and then you'll attach your spreadsheet to your submission here. So like in Google, you can just share, make sure general access is anyone with the link, and then you can copy that and submit the link. All right, take care, do good math. I'll see you in the near future. Bye-bye.